Hi again, I'm Rahena. We're going to play a little more of Gakuen Heaven 2, and this is actually a pretty short scene that comes before the day of the party. But it was just too much to tack it on to the previous video, because that scene was long, and that was already split into two parts. I just needed a change of pace, a little break from that, so we're back, fresh and new. This is now June 7th in-game, so we're not quite at the point of going to the party yet. And we've got Kuya here saying...
レコーダーは正嗣に任せればいいとしてた。
We're leaving the recorder to Masatsugu, so remember, they intend to record the conversation that they have with the head of Suzubishi.
週末までにこちらで用意するのは、ドレスコードにあったスーツと...
So what we have to prepare before the weekend is suits for the dress code.
スーツ？そんなの持ってない。
Suit? I don't have anything like that.
制服じゃダメかな。
I guess the uniform won't work.
この真っ赤な制服でか？
This red school uniform?
君もなかなか強胆だな。レディーよりも目立つつもりかい？
You're pretty bold. Do you want to stand out more than the ladies?
ダメ。
It won't work?
それはそれで可愛い気もするが、おすすめはしないな。
Well, that might be cute in its own way, but I don't recommend it.
スーツは俺のを貸そう。昔着ていたものなら、サイズもなんとかなるだろう。
I'll lend you a suit. If it's one that I wore a long time ago, the size should work out.
よろしくお願いします。
Thank you.
これは生徒会長様じゃないか。
Why, if it isn't the student council president? Oh, God.
同じクラスのやつらと、Okakenも。
Oh, it's some guys from my class, and Okaken.
やあやあ、聞いたよ、朝比奈くん。1回戦は無事通過したそうじゃないか。
Hey, hey, we heard Asahina-kun. You seem to have gotten past the first round safely.
さすがは僕の親友。この僕も鼻が高いよ。
Just as I'd expect from my best friend. It makes me proud, too. Just look at this little suck-up.
おいおい、誰と誰が親友だって？お前。
Random student. Hey, who's whose best friend?
デュラックでもこの僕でもなく、生徒会の、しかも鷺森先輩なんかをパートナーに選ぶなんて。
So now they're quoting what he said, that he would choose someone from the student council, and Sagimori at that, instead of Durak or me as a partner.
朝比奈くんは本当に見る目がない。大事なベルワンで負けたらどうするって、そればっか言ってたじゃねえか。
Asahina-kun really has no judgment. What'll he do if he loses the important Bell 1? That's what you were saying.
それは...
well...
俺がパートナーでは、Okakenくんは心配だったか。
So you were worried that I was his partner. And I love how Kuya just takes this in stride. He must be used to people thinking of him as a total goofball. But remember, Kuya is very, very smart. He's in all ultimate classes, and those are insane classes. It pretty much takes 3 years worth of instruction and compresses it down to 1 year, per kind of the description of the courses that's been given in various places. So he's not a dummy. But because he acts so weird, everyone kind of assumes that he maybe doesn't take things seriously or is not as smart as he actually is.
いいえ、そんな。
No.
だけどさ、Okaken。俺はKuyaさんと一緒だから勝てたんだ。
But Okaken, I won because I was with Kuya-san.
高藤さんの用意してくれた資料で、2人で頑張って勉強して。
We studied really hard with materials that Takuto-san prepared.
生徒会なんか、じゃない。生徒会のみんながいたから勝てたんだ。
It wasn't despite the student council. I won it because it was everyone from the student council. So Yuki very sweetly kind of reprimanding him in a very nice, very polite sort of way.
だから、生徒会のことをバカにするのはもうやめてほしい。
But also firmly. So I want you to stop making fun of the student council.
僕は別にバカにしてなど。
I wasn't really making fun.
その代わり、この後もきっと勝つって約束する。絶対。
And I promise that we'll keep winning.
よっ、かっこいい。
Yeah, that's cool.
さすが俺たちの生徒会長。
That's our student council president.
そうだ。頼りにしてるぞ、朝比奈くん。
That's right. I'll be depending on you too, Asahina-kun.
この学園がどうなるか。今は君と鷺森先輩にかかってるのだからな。
Because right now, what happens to the school is depending on you and Sagimori-senpai. So I don't know if he's actually truly enthusiastic this way, or if he's just trying to kind of take a little bit of the heat off himself from these other students who are not amused by his behavior. But either way, Yuki's happy with it. He says, yeah.
大丈夫だ。俺たちはきっと勝つ。
It'll be okay. We'll definitely win.
頑張るから任せてくれ。
We'll do our best, so leave it to us.
いいぞいいぞ。
Great, great.
どうもどうも。
Thank you, thank you. And now we've got some rustling bushes and someone who is not pleased.
なぜだ。なぜあいつばかり。
And of course it is Hattori being obnoxious again. Why? Why just him?
俺だって生徒会長だった。この学園のエースだった。
I was the student council president. I was the school's ace.
なのにどうしてあの一年坊主のひよっこエースばかりがもてはやされる。
But why does just that first year brat, the noob ace, get all the praise?
なぜだ。俺とあいつはそんなに違うのか。
Why? Are he and I that different?
俺があいつに劣っているとでも。
Am I inferior to him?
いいな。
No.
俺だってこんな学園のピンチが来たら誰よりも勇敢に戦った。
I fought more bravely than anyone when trouble came to the school.
だが俺の力を示すチャンスは訪れなかった。
But I didn't get a chance to show my strength.
それだけの違いだ。決して俺が劣ってるわけではない。
That's the only difference. I'm not inferior.
クーヤもクーヤだ。
And Kuya too.
俺のことを心配もしてくれないで。あんな奴のことばかり。
Just paying attention to him and not worrying about me.
俺だったら腕章を盗まれるようなドジな真似はしない。
And if it were me, I wouldn't have been so clumsy as to have the armband stolen from me.
くそ、腕章だ。
Damn it, the armband.
今ここに腕章さえあれば俺だって。
If only I had the armband here and now.
なんだこれは。一体どこから落ちてきた。
Wishes can be granted. What is this? Where did this fall from?
これは一体。
What is going on? So, bit of a short scene there, but one that's pretty critical to the story. You can see how Ninosuke is now getting roped back into this. Someone has just basically dropped the armband on his head. And that sense of not wanting to be inferior to Yuki, because Yuki had the chance to stand up and do something. I'm sure a lot of the students are talking about how Yuki is better than Ninosuke, how he has done a better job as student council president, even though I'm sure Ninosuke had that position for much longer than Yuki has. And also you can see a little bit of his possessiveness toward Kuya. Hattori and Kuya have a very strange, unhealthy relationship. And there will be more about that as we play along. But you can just see the hints of it here and there every time that Ninosuke gets mentioned by someone. Kuya is always jumping in to defend him or with a good word about him. And he's not really getting the favor returned by Ninosuke. Ninosuke instead is kind of possessive and angry about how Kuya is spending time with Yuki now and is not spending as much time searching for him. It's very annoying, kind of. I mean, if he wants to be found, all he has to do is come back. The only person who's stopping Ninosuke from coming back to the student council is himself. But again, he is a high school student. And he's been through quite a bit with all that losing to Joker and having people make fun of him. I can see that he is not thinking very rationally. And then you've got a kid with literal ninja skills who is not thinking rationally. This is a recipe for a little bit of danger, I think. But I will stop here, and next time we will pick up at the fancy party. I hope you're looking forward to that, because that will be a lot of fun, and that's going to be a long scene. So I hope you look forward to it. I hope you enjoyed this little scene, and I will see you next time. Thank you.